Good evening, everyone, and welcome back. Boy, do we have a party tonight. First off, I want to say welcome. Welcome to everyone that's new, and thank you so much for joining me and subscribing. It really means the world to me. So, we hit 500 subscribers today. Here come the dogs to party with us. So thank you guys very much. And if it wasn't for you guys, like I just said, this channel would be nothing. I wanted to create a place that everybody could come, share their true opinions, check out a little bit of different stuff. You know, I know there's a lot of commentary, reactions, different things like that, but I wanted to do a little bit of everything and, you know, still have some of the tea and the drama and try different things. And yeah, so thank you guys very much. So this is our party, our channel, and welcome. So we got a lot to talk about. There's really not too much shaking today, so we're going to kind of relate to the party as usual, as I say. Let me take off me slippers here and get cozy. So, like I always say, grab yourself a drink, get yourself a snack, pause and use the restroom, because we are going to have a long night ahead. If you see the tripod shaking, I do have dogs, so pardon if it gets a little weird and wonky, like, you know, if the tripod shakes. So, really nothing is shaking. Let me grab the big book here, and look, the big book is, we're pretty much over it, so we got a lot to cover. I've been reviewing a couple things. You know, I like to gather my facts before I just spit things out. So, got some things I've been researching, but I want to gather everything up before I just come on here. Yeah, so thank you. It was pretty funny today. Now, yeah, and before, I know I went a little heavy-handed on the green today. My family thought it was ridiculous. They said I look crazy, and I did go a little heavy-handed. So, before you guys say anything, I know it is a bit much. Let's let Sugar say hi. Oh, goodness. Come here, Bug. Come here, burgers. I wish you could see. Come here, Bug. You can come. Oh, my sweater. I really have to watch wearing sweaters. Well, Shuggles, you little rascal. Shug, look. Say hello. Look, Shug. Okay, let's get down. Say thank you guys so much. Okay, that's what we're gonna lick my face. Get down, Shuggy. Oh God, Simon's got his waggle ball. Shuggles, get down. Man, Shuggy down. Good girl. If you ever hear like a wow, wow, wow in the back, I don't know if you guys know what a waggle ball is, but Simon absolutely loves this thing. He's had it since he was a puppy. He absolutely loves this thing. Let me get cozy here. Okay, so what I was saying was, it was funny today because, you know, I've been getting different makeup and trying different things. I've always been into makeup. That's always been my thing, but it was funny today. I showed my grandma I hit 500 subscribers, which kind of sucks because my family always said, oh, you'll never hit 500, you'll never hit 100, da-da-da-da-da. So we've only got up to go from here on out. So it was really cool today. Kind of sucked because I really didn't have a lot of moral support and really a lot of excitement. Grandma was like, but listen what she said. So my 82-year-old grandma said, out of the clear blue sky, when I showed her the 500, she's like, we're never going to be the next Jeffree Star. I was like, first off, I'm not trying to be Jeffree Star. I love his makeup, but he is an inspiration because, you know, Jeffree's always made something out of nothing, even before he got famous, and I've always kind of been like that too. That's why I really appreciate his hustle. But anyways, Jeffree, you made it big. My 82-year-old grandma knows who you are, and I never thought I would say that in my entire life, but it was kind of weird because, you know, she was just like, and, you know, everybody else was like, whatever, so kind of sucked. I didn't really have a lot of support, but that's kind of good because a person like me, when I get things like that, you know, all my life, different things, and we'll go into story times in the past, you know, I'm going to plan some story times, but, I was always told, oh, you can't do this, you'll never do this, you won't be able to do that. And I was like one of those people that always tried to prove them wrong and, you know, tried to come in at the end. So, thank you guys so much. And like I said, this is our channel. Without you guys, I would be nothing. So, we've got a little tool in our hands, another one. It's probably about the second one I've accumulated, but I figured it was going to come. Anga is a girl, and let's just... Anga, if you ever see this, buddy, don't put your link in my video anymore. Anga has 30 subscribers, which she did at the time. We're not going to click her channel. But old Anga put her link in my channel, and I said, don't do that. I have fought hard. I've had one vlog away, give me a shout out. You know, I've had Life of Free Spirit, but before that, it's like I did this all on my own. I wasn't just handed subscribers overnight. I really fought and really put energy and time into this. So, let's check this out. Old Anga here, and don't go over there and show her a lot of, you know, hate. Don't do that. Because the more you click on her video and the more comments, that's just going to throw her in the algorithm, and that's not what we're trying to do. Sorry, excuse me if my nose looks red. I've been blowing my nose for the last couple days, and then my grandma takes a drink out of my Gatorade and says the other day, well, I've had a cold, I've been blowing my nose and eating cough drops. I'm like, thanks, Gram. But yeah, let's not go over to Anga's channel, if I'm pronouncing that right. But let's not go over there. And, hold on a second here. Let's not go over there and give her what she wants. Let's not do this. So this is Anga. And here in a minute I'm going to... Oh, not this tonight. What a glare. Let me turn this off and see if it makes it. Why are we getting such a glare tonight? Wow, that's weird. I always show you that. Okay. Anyways, long story short, it's in my Foodie Beauty fan, the Tiffany girl, anti-bully. So it was funny when I was doing my research before I got on here. Anga has went to Foodie Beauties and plugged her channel 7 hours ago and then an hour ago, and I'm thinking, that's not quite how this works. You really got to kind of get to know somebody or ask them, is it okay? Not a lot of people are cool with you just going around and plugging your channel. So, as Foodie said, she moderates her comments, and I'm thinking, Anga, if you're looking for Foodie Beauty to give you a shout out, that's not going to happen. So, Anga, heads up if you see this, buddy. Don't plug your channel no more. And I didn't block her, and I didn't delete her comment, because that's not how I get down. When I got on here, unless it's completely vile or racist, I do not delete comments. I let everybody freedom of speech, and that's how I want it. So, don't go over there, give her action, because that's just what it'll do. It'll throw her into the algorithm, and then before you know that, we'll have a hell of a monster on our hands. But I thought it was funny. It's just she's going around plugging her channel, and I thought... This is what I said. I said the Anga show, which I love you, Denise G. I really do. Her comments are great. Denise says, nobody puts up with Chantel or Amber's BS here, Anga. Cheers to that, my friend. I put the Anga show, capital letters. Do not come to my channel to plug yours. My subs do not play well with others. Well... Needless to say, I didn't get a reply back, but that's not cool. Don't get down like that, but we're not going to block her. We're going to let her speak. It's a view. It's a comment. Helps me out. So thanks, Anga. Thanks for the view, buddy. So yeah, guys, don't bother. Just let her chill, because that just feeds in, and that gets her in the algorithm, and she is a foodie fan to the fullest. She loves her videos, she said. So, sorry, I looked up. I seen like a spot on my wall and I was like, what the hell? Anyways, but she loves her videos. So, Jen's still missing in action. And so is Gene. You know, I even took a little peek at his channel. But yeah, Amber is back to her good old shenanigans. Look at this. This is what I meant to show you guys the other day. These may look big on camera, but look at this tiny fork. This is a little tiny fork. Let's just see. Okay, this is what I can... Remember this little Marc Jacobs thing I hold and these little daisies? Okay, look how little these are. And look at this tiny little fork. I know it looks big, but look at that. So, this would just show you the size of these tiny plates. Are those not everything? I seen these and about died. These say portion control. And they are literally like the size of my hand. And I was like, these are hilarious. I had them in my hand, put them back down once. And I was like, man, I gotta get these. These are hilarious. These are so funny. We need these. So I thought, man, these are... Sugar Bear's catching a glare off. But anyways, I thought these will be great for little reviews, little snacks we do. So I was like, not only are they funny, but they're going to be completely useful. So yeah, good old portion control. And I wanted to show you guys this before we get started. When I was going through that Tatcha box, if you haven't checked it out, it was like a Tatcha box of the different ones. What this was, I couldn't figure out what this silk canvas was. Man, I'm getting a mean glare. I don't know why. I even turned off my ring light. This is like a makeup primer. Now check this out. This said use one size. Now I used this today for the first time. Look at that. It says use a size the dime of a piece of rice. I kept digging in. First I was like, there's no way I can use a piece of rice. But I tell you what, my powder, I just got on powder today because I didn't have a bunch of places to go. I just like ran around with Grandma and went to store it. My powder went on pretty smooth. I didn't do any concealer or foundation. I feel like Amber Lynn. I'm trying to let my face breathe a little bit. Amber said yesterday on her sushi and her arcade video that she was letting her skin take a 2-month breathe, but then bought a shit ton of makeup. So I don't get it. I think these girls just contradict the living heck out of themselves. It's like one thing is another. And then it was funny, good old Destiny had her hand out ready for some coins at the arcade, and I was like, wow. I mean, Amber and Foodie must be on the same freeway to weight loss gain, because there must be a roadblock or a toll they can't pass, because Amber's back to her old ways. Pizza buffet, sushi, ice cream. They stopped for ice cream. I think she went to Kroger and then was talking about, oh, she did go to Kroger and then went to Walmart. I'm like, why in the hell did you not just go to one store? That makes absolutely no sense to me. So I think with Amber, unfortunately, man, I think just like Jen, she's happy. She's getting her coin. She's buying all of her stuff. Amber's cool with this. I really think she is. Does she want to lose weight? I think so. But along with Foodie, they just don't have the willpower. And they just don't have, you know, the substance to say no. They don't have Captain Portion Control. So, you know, it just really, Destiny had her hand out ready holding the bag of coins, and they had a big old thing of tickets, and Amber's like, oh, there's 8 of us. You know, Amber footed the bill, which, you know, it's okay to help your friends. You buy one night, I'll buy a beer one night. Me and my brother do that a lot. You know, we'll go have a beer, go get a pizza or something. My brother's like, I got this. And then I'm like, I got this. So, you know, I really just think Amber really, truly just thinks it's, you know, oh, I got this. It's cool sometimes, you know, but everybody's got to help out, and that's a true friendship. So, let's get to it. We might do Amy. We're probably going to do Amy after this. I know I said this, but it was just pretty, but I did not see the last Amy video, but I think we're going to watch it tonight for our party, and we'll have a next video after this. But I seen the thumbnail and I was like, holy hex bells, we gotta watch this. So what we're gonna do here is I think we're gonna do a little bit of foodie and just kind of analyze. We're gonna make a couple points and really get to the point here that foodie is not understanding why she is receiving such backlash. And yeah, so we're going to do the bruschetta and flatbread pizza and chicken teriyaki mukbang. The escape in my problems, I skimmed over it, but it really wasn't anything of substance. She stops and gets a bunch of snacks, Starbucks, starts out with pot pies, and then it's just this, that, and the other. I'm not going to binge, and it was just a whole day of binging. Went to the casino with her friend, smoked a pack of cigarettes, she says, which I find that kind of interesting. I think the foodie, and don't hate me for saying this, guys, but is there really a blood clot? Do we just come up with these health things? Let me get my drink of the day. Does she just come up with these health things for, you know, just for sympathy? Honestly, that's kind of what I'm wondering here. Why in your right mind? And I know stress causes people to do a lot of different things, but we all know she likes to eat and snack. I mean, not to be mean, but she almost would have been better grabbing some popcorn or some peanuts in the casino versus smoking cigarettes. Or did she even really smoke the cigarettes? Was that a sympathy thing just to, I'm getting hot, guys. And yeah, I really hate my bra strap showing, but this tank top was $1. Neon kind of impelled for it, but I was like, oh, what the heck. But, did she really smoke the cigarettes, or was it just to be like, oh, foodie, you shouldn't be smoking. You know better than that. Sorry, guys. I'm like, but, was it just like, oh, you shouldn't be smoking? You never know what to believe with this girl. You genuinely don't. So let's get to it. There's a couple valid things in this. We're going to do a little bit of this, and then we're going to do a little bit of the fettuccine, where she has a little bit of a fit, and get some free food, of course, that they didn't get the order right. And the reason why we're going to do the bruschetta is because I want to make some valid points that I don't think she's quite getting. Let's do our drink of the day, and then we will get to it that way. Like I said, I've got a tiny bit of a cold. But you know what? I haven't had a cold all winter yet. So, what better of a creamer, I thought, than for our party would be the Funfetti Cake Creamer. Sorry, guys. I don't know. I didn't change my light bulb or anything. It's really glary today in here. So, this is the Funfetti Creamer. This is the Nestle Coffee Mate. And I know creamer's not good for you, but one habit at a time here, campers. Birthday cake in your coffee cup, vanilla funfetti cake. It's like having your cake and drinking it too. I always say having your cake and eating it too. That's why we teamed up with Funfetti to give you an excuse to celebrate your birthday every day. So it's 1 tablespoon is 35 calories. Use in moderation for the perfect cup. Good old portion control. So yeah, I was like, what a cool little idea. It is new, so if you guys see this, check it out. None of this is ever sponsored. I do purchase this with my own money. Now, what I paired this with today is, this is new too, I seen. This is the limited edition Starbucks Caramel Creme. Notes of rich caramel and vanilla. Now, there is coffee bags if you do prefer, like the old school pods. I just use the Keurig because sometimes Grandma, when she comes over, she will have a cup, but I don't make enough coffee to have anybody to drink it with me. So, yeah, so this is new, limited time. Check it out. Again, not sponsored. None of my stuff is ever sponsored. I buy all this with my own money. These are just cool things I've said in the past that I like to show you guys. So yeah, I thought, what an interesting pairing. You've got your caramel and your vanilla, and then to go with our funfetti here. And then for our snack of the day, I found us some popcorn, and I found this at Kroger's. And this is the homegrown popcorn. And we've got cherry, banana, raspberry, apple, and grape popcorn. So let's go ahead and we'll do our coffee and we'll give this a bite and then we will giddy up. I love purchasing things from companies. Oh my God, this brings me back to my childhood. So my aunt, and that's what makes me mad when people say, you know, oh, you're just picking on foodie, you're just picking on overweight. My best friend was my aunt that passed away from a heart attack, and she was very, very obese. I mean, she was a big, big lady. If I could ever get my grandma on here, I highly doubt it, but it was my grandma's sister, and she was probably 500, 450. She was a big woman, but she was the greatest aunt. I remember one time I can't quite remember if it was a scratch off or a lottery ticket. Don't quote me what it was, but she won big and bought me a ton of Barbies, and I had the whole get up, and she was just so good to me. Even though she was overweight, we went out every weekend. When she would get her check on Friday, we literally, which probably wasn't appropriate, but we would go to the mall, but she would take me to the bingo gallery, and she would, you know, the pull tabs, she would let me open pull tabs, and I remember one time I hit one for $500, I'll never forget this, and she gave me $100 bill out of it, and she always told me, you know, what you get, I'll share it. Of course, it was her money. I was in school, I was probably 7, 8, 9, 10 years old. I mean, that's so far back I can't remember. But anyways, stupid me took the $100 bill to school. And you know, any kid, I was flashing it around. Here the teacher took it. And I was like, it's mine. She's like, I'm going to give it back at the end of the day. Where did you get this? I said, my aunt gave it to me. I want it back. You know, I was mad. But anyways, they gave it back at the end of the day, of course. But I was told, don't bring big sums to money ever again. So probably wasn't some appropriate things we did, going to the gambling hall, going to the bingo hall, but rest in peace. Her name was Judy. I called her Aunt Judy. Rest in peace. She was such a good person, and she was big. But when Friday hit, she worked in a nursing home, and we went everywhere. She didn't drive. We took a taxi, or grandma would take us around, you know, or my family, everyone, you know. But we'd go to the movies, man. I mean, I remember My Girl. I would always cry at the movies when I was a kid. I just was very sentimental. Like, everything was just so heartfelt. And I still am very heartfelt. But she'd be like, don't cry at this movie. And I'll remember always a story that she would tell that it was, I forget what movie it was. And she's like, I would be like, it's over. And she'd be like, shh. So anyways, rest in peace, Aunt Judy. But, anyways, whew, that was deep. Okay, let's get back to it here. So let's take a little swiggle of our coffee. I had to slow down earlier. I was like, kind of getting a little panicky because, I mean, this is a big cup, but I've put quite a hurt in. You can't see, I'm trying not to spill it, but, well, you can see I'm trying not to spill it. Sugar bear's underneath me, but, I put quite a hurting on it, so. But yeah, I never thought of that. It's like all the places she took me, I'm like, you know, at the gambling hall and the bingo hall, I never thought. But you know what? She didn't drink. She never did drugs. Like, honestly, like, I've never seen her drink a drink or do drugs or smoke cigarettes. She did have a little bit of a gambling habit, I'm not going to say, but she worked at the nursing home, and she paid her bills and did her thing, and she treated me lavish. Let me tell you, I mean, anything, I'm not gonna lie, anything I wanted, I had. I mean, I was laced up with Barbies, you name it. I mean, I was into basketball cards. I had, like, starter gear. That was my thing. Like, she kept me laced. So, anyways, let's move on. Let's try our popcorn here. Made with GMO free, and I love that. I love that. I cannot stand that GMOs and all that mechanically processed. I hate that. And yes, I do eat nonsense. And one of the things coming up in Amy is a pretty trash food, but it's kind of got it for nostalgia. Locally sourced corn, gluten-free, no trans fat, no fructose corn syrup, handmade in small batches, popped in coconut oil. Again, cherry, banana, raspberry, apple, and grape. 8 ounces, 227 grams of popcorn. So, what brought me on the Judy story? I know I went way left field with that, but there used to be a popcorn store that she took me to. And it had, I mean, there was a strawberry yogurt covered popcorn. And it kind of had the consistency of like, kind of like a white chocolate. But I'll never forget, man. So, beautiful big kernels here. Nicely glazed. I mean, every kernel is just really nicely glazed. I mean, they're just big, beautiful. But anyways, how I got on Aunt Judy was, there was a popcorn place, and I mean, you guys, it was a room full of popcorn, and they made it. It wasn't like, you know, it was an actual little place, and they had popcorn that you could dream of everything. You could sample it, and of course, we went there. It was my thing. I always got the strawberry yogurt, you know. Okay. God, you guys, this is so weird. This literally, like, you seen it took me back to that. This is good. This is really good. Very fresh. Let's do a grape. Blue raspberry. It's not that overpowering. This is incredible, seriously. It's called homegrown popcorn. This is amazing, you guys. Seriously. This is great. If you ever see this, this is like a 10 out of 10. I'm being honest. Let's do a banana. Wow. The apple, really, you get an apple. Banana, like, even the other flavors with my palate, they're not taking it over. They're still shining. Wow, what a great snack for our party. This is incredible, seriously. If you honestly ever see this or are looking, it's definitely, you know, candy coated. Here comes Shime. Let's let Mr. Pigs say hello. Mr. Pigs has to go to the vet this week. Get his little folds cleaned and his little nails clipped. Oh, Mr. Pigs, you're such a crumb snatcher. Let the people see you, Mr. Pigs. Shut, Simon. Simon. Quit being a crumb snatcher. Simon, look. Oh, he's being a bad boy. Let's put you down. Hold on, guys. Okay. Stop. Not getting no popcorn. And I do, stop. You guys aren't getting popcorn. I do have a couple dog toy Hold on. Hey. We're not playing in here. Stop, Mr. Pigs. He's, like, trying to play with her. I'm, like, in, like, a little room, like, my film. Hold on. You guys gotta go with that. Go on. Go. Or Simon, you can't play in here, buddy. Anyways. Oh, God, I think he went to get that ball. Anyways, in my little filming area, it's just tiny in here, and I'm going to do, like, a review, not a review, I'm going to do, like, a little tour where there's nothing to really tour, because it's probably the size of some of you guys' bathroom, but check this out, I want to show right quick. There is a lot of Valentine's Day clearance going around, and, I know, I got my comfy pants on, I took my jeans off as soon as I get home, but I found this frame. Yes, I am a big adult. I like tacky unicorns, mermaids. I love it. So, yes, I'm a big old kid. I'm not a teenager, and I know that before you come for me, but I like what I like, and that's just that. I found this frame for $1. Very sturdy. It's wood. It's not plastic. Very nice. So there's me and Mr. Pigs. And I put that sticker on there. One of my friends had it on some kind of something or another. Shout out to you if you're watching. But yeah, one of my friends had this one. I forget, it was like a I don't know what it was, but look at the little signs here. But yeah, so I love this. I was like, what a find for $1. Nice little cool frame. Sorry, I'm like all over the place. There's so much I want to show you guys. But yeah, once I get all this picked up, we have so much stuff to haul. And I got, yeah, popcorn kernel. We have so much to haul, but I break it down in videos to try and show you guys, because they're already 1 million long, but I don't want them to be forever 1 million long. And, you know, that gives us different videos. People see different things, you know. I don't hold on, excuse me, the stuff for weeks and weeks and months, but I do hold on to things. This is incredible, honestly. If you see it, it is freaking amazing. Homegrown popcorn. Okay, let's get to it. Let's get to it. Sorry, oh my god, you guys, just going on. You're definitely going to have to make a part 2. I know I say that all the time, and I really don't mean to, like, make these a gazillion. It's like, once I show stuff and get going, and then something, like, gets in my head, this is so freaking good, I'm being serious. And it's not like a nasty artificial green apple. I just literally like just a nice apple. Okay, let's do this. We're probably not going to do the whole thing. That's the only thing I wish people could... Sorry, that was nasty. I shouldn't have showed you guys that. But somebody in the world, if you hear me, make kernelless popcorn. And I know there's like the puff corns. It's not the same. It really isn't. I love them. I love the cheese puffs, the different puffs, the holers, but I want actual popcorn without, like, the extra little hole things that get in your teeth or get in the back of your throat. Let's do this.
Today, BB, of course.
BB, of course.
I ordered today from Mia Pasta.
Oh, here, I can go. Let me chew, and then I'll tell you what it's inside.
So I got a couple of things. I'm going to eat this first. This is the flatbread bruschetta. It smells so good. And look at this. It's a chicken teriyaki with vegetables. And
dude, that would feed me for probably 2 days. I eat like, okay, let me tell you guys too. And you're probably like, man, she snacks a lot. Sorry, goodness gracious. Yeah, Grandma's like, my nose has been running. I get a cold, and I've been eating cough drops. I'm like, thanks, buddy. You took a drink of my Gatorade the other day. Excuse me. There is no way. Oh, my goodness. Sorry, I know that's nasty. There is no way. So she has a pizza here. It's like a medium-sized pizza. And then a big box of pasta. Pasta. That's the way it's said, Chantel. Pasta. You're not Italian. That pasta. Pasta. Drives me nuts. Hold on, I'm going to rewind it a little and you can hear the pasta. But now check this out. I did watch a little bit of this to see what we were in for and if it was worth messing with and why we're going to get to it. This is why you are selfish. This is why you probably are going to be alone here in a couple months, in a couple weeks. Do you know? I don't think she bought BB anything. And you can hear him say, when we get to this point, listen. You can hear him say in the background, she goes, do you want a piece? I'm good. Like, it was almost like he kind of wanted a piece, but was like, no, you go ahead. How selfish. He pays the bills. That is selfish. So, listen when she says piasta, but, excuse me, when she says, do you want some? He's like, no, it's all good. What he did mean is, yeah, you should have got him some pizza.
Mia pasta.
Piasta.
And, so I got a couple of things. I'm going to eat this first. This is the flatbread bruschetta. It smells so good.
And that box is loaded, you guys.
Chicken teriyaki with vegetables and rice noodles. So let's eat this first. Garlic bread.
What happened to our shopping spree the other day? Oh, don't forget there's garlic bread. Don't forget the garlic bread. Dude, why do you need garlic bread with the damn pizza? You gotta, like, that's the thing. Like, you gotta pick one or the other. Do you want the pizza or do you want the piasta?
It's on the Quebec side, and it's like a place, like, it's kind of like a Subway for, like, pasta and stuff like that.
Piasta.
Flatbread pizza. So,
first off, another thing I'm going to say too is, it's phyllo dough, Chantel, not phyllo. And I used to cook, so a lot of the things, you guys, she says wrong. It's phyllo dough, not phyllo, not whatever. Spanakopita is made with phyllo dough. The little spinach thing she was eating in the day that I was talking about Just Saying's video, the day that she made all these videos in one day and just tried to change her outfit. Phyllo dough. Piasta.
oh gosh, this is messy because the tomatoes are juicy. It has balsamic.
So listen.
Bruschetta. One piece, baby?
I would feel like such a scum bucket. I would feel like such an idiot if somebody was paying my bills and kept a roof over my head. You best believe, and Chantel has a cell phone, we all know this. Any place I went, if I was out, hey, do you want me to pick you up something? Or if you knew that he liked a certain something, you should have brought him. Shame on you. That is terrible. I'm sorry, you guys, but I don't agree with that. If somebody is keeping a roof over your head and making sure you are good to go, when she had her surgery, he drove her to the hospital. He helps her out. Straight up. And she said that. This guy works and you cannot give him a warm meal. But, as we've said in the store, before, when she was in the store with Pete's, hey, there's a hot bar over there if you want to get you something, but then got BB a cold-ass gas station sandwich. This is why you are falling apart in your relationship, because you are a selfish individual. Straight up. I don't like that. I could never imagine coming into a house with a medium pizza or bruschetta, however she wants to say it. She thinks she's so fancy saying it. Half the stuff, like I just said, she pronounces wrong. My mom said in the cheese video, the cheese Halloween thing that I did the parody of, if you guys are new, check that out. I did a parody of her for Halloween, and she even watched it. My mom said she pronounced half the cheeses wrong. But anyways, I can imagine bringing some piasta and some bruschetta in the house and not bringing. I don't give a shit if you're my friend, you're my family, you're hanging out at my house, one of my neighbors, whoever you are. I can't imagine being like, oh, you want some? You don't do that. That's rude. I wasn't brought up that way. If that was mine, I would have broke him off half that or said, you have the bruschetta, I'll have the piasta. Mmm.
It's good.
It's great. Mmm. Dude, napkins are free!
Napkins.
They're, sorry, Simon's like, napkins are free.
Oh, I wanted to show you my friend that I was with last night. She has maple trees in her backyard. So she sent me, or she gave me a huge jar of this maple syrup. And I did use some, a little too much, in my smoothie this morning.
God forbid we...
For BB and I was
you guys are going to get tired of these plates by the end of the
some
video.
of this, and it was like...
God forbid we portion control or measure.
So good. Oh my god, man. Like... homemade maple syrup. Oh, so good. She does stuff like that. Like, she makes a lot of her own stuff, like pickles and...
I'm sorry. And I know I get on here and, like, nibble when... I took a bite out of that burger, that Beyond Meat burger I showed you guys, a couple weeks ago. Dude, it was sliding all over the place. I had avocado on the side. Like, I can't imagine getting it. Like, you want to see something? Well, if I don't knock it all over. That's my tissues. Dude, these are awesome if you ever have them. They're Viva, and they're thick paper towels. You can, like, clean with them, dust, use them as napkins, whatever the case may be. But if y'all see these are amazing. But you see I stay laced up. I mean, look, I have a Halloween napkin over here, for God's sakes, I haven't even used. I'm like, I think that was from the parody, not that napkin itself, but that's why I got those. I can't imagine getting on here eating and not having napkins. Or even a cloth napkin, towel, something. Chantel gets dough, and you can't invest in it at a 99-cent pack of napkins, a $2 pack of napkins. Laziness.
I've known her since, like, grade 8. Yeah. Those are the best friendships. The ones that are, like, last forever. Well. Yeah, I've known Rena for years, too. My old job.
Rena is a sneaky snake, if you guys don't know. Sorry I keep pausing, but Rena is a sneaky devil. I heard that, it's just hearsay, who knows if it's true, but I heard that Rena could have possibly been one of the people to hip her to the mugshot even before she came up with this video story. Yeah, Rena's a sneaky little devil, too. Don't let her fool you. Okay.
So, well.
We're coming here. We're getting into the park coming up. We're not gonna watch all this. Just a freaking feast. Oh, shit. Sorry.
No, this food is not part of a balanced diet.
No, buddy, it's not. And you know what's gonna be funny, you guys? She won't call me out because I'm a tiny channel and she don't mess with stuff like that. Because she knows I can't clap back and get her, more subscribers. But she's probably like, this girl's drinking coffee with freaking cake creamer and eating popcorn. Freaking hypocrites. No. I'll have a little bit more popcorn and I'll put that up and I'll go eat my well-balanced dinner with tomatoes, avocados, and little baby street tacos I made. Without a side of taco meat, Capitan.
I don't feel like leaving my house today.
I've never seen anybody eat a side of taco meat.
Put some earrings in, you can't see. Then I'm like, I just want to stay at home because I was out like all day. I got home. They don't put clocks in casinos for a reason.
Wait a minute, I'm confused. So, hold on, my foot's falling asleep. Did she say she just got home? Sorry, this video is going to be long. If y'all need to pause, use the restrooms, get a snack, excuse me, get something to drink. Did she say she just got home? Sorry, let me shut my trap here. I can't imagine getting on here and just being like...
No, this food is not part of a
Okay, hold on.
balanced diet.
Oh my,
I don't feel like leaving my house today. I got all ready. Put some earrings in you can't see. Then I'm like, I just want to stay at home because I was out like all day. I got home. They don't put clocks in casinos for a reason.
Duh.
The time just went by, like, we were like, what time is
Dude,
it?
does she not get, like she said the other day when she was, what, they have strudels and things at the beginning of the store. That's to get you to buy things like that when you walk in. They do not put casinos in the, or clocks in the casinos to get you to lose track of time and stay longer. I don't think they know about subliminal messages here.
Check my phone.
So basically, we got all dressed up to eat. Is that what I'm gathering here? Speaking of all dressed up to eat, we're probably going to have to do it in the next vid because this is getting really long. But you guys, she has her freaking nightgown. Which I'm guilty of it. I wear my nightgown and come in here and have my makeup still on from the day and show you guys. But if I'm not leaving my house, do you think I'm going to put on a full thing of makeup and then leave my nightgown on? You have got me bent. You guys have seen me on here with no makeup, and I've said it before, you will see me on here with no makeup. I wear my pajamas majority of the time. I take off my clothes, throw on my pajama film, and then I take my makeup off. If you're going to put some makeup on, what in the point is leaving your dirty pajamas on? I find that kind of strange. I can't... You guys, please do not... If I start, which I would never, like... What in the hell would be the point? Oh, let's put on some lipstick when we're about to eat. You're going to eat the lipstick off. We've seen it before. Shit gets stuck in her teeth. Just like the other day in her video. She had a huge thing here. You always see me. And I don't want to seem vain, but I'm like, I got lip gloss on here. Do I got any popcorn kernels? That's why I do this. I'm like, everything good? Sorry.
Morning. I'm like, okay. Time to cash out.
I can't imagine getting ready each day just to eat and have no napkins.
I got home late.
I don't think you could pay me to do that. I really don't. Look at, that was one bite. I mean, dude, it's not getting away. Does she not understand the concept of little bites? See, I keep taking little things of popcorn out of this bag. The reason why I do that, if I dump a whole handful out at once, of course I'm going to be. If I dump a couple out here, if you dump a giant thing out, you are going to eat it. If you keep the bag beside you, you are going to keep going in. I dump a couple pieces out, and then I'll wait a minute, drink. Like, this isn't going anywhere. That's what I'm saying. If she would take smaller bites, she would get full longer, it would last longer, it would make so much more sense, but I guess nothing makes sense when we watch this. Nothing does make sense. Why would it? Why should it at this point?
Okay.
Don't leave that piece of crust.
So yeah, I had a really good day today. Being at home.
I would be full as all heck. Now, it's not over yet. Wait.
He was happy that I played with him because He's...
You're eating garlic bread
so
with
very playful
pizza.
recently, like,
She doesn't
this
even
summer.
try. She's not even to her piasta yet,
June's
and
mom.
she's murking the garlic bread.
She's like 17.
This is somebody with 66,000 subscribers, and this is
Yesterday,
content.
I was a bad girl.
Here we go.
I smoked like almost a whole pack of cigarettes at the casino. I used to be a smoker, but I only smoked menthols mostly. And in the US, they have Camel Crushes. It's like you crush the filter and it like gives you
We know, buddy.
menthol taste. And I haven't smoked in like 3 years, but like when I first had my cigarette, it was like I had never quit, you know.
Lick your fingers, buddy.
Because that's what I used to do, like at the casino.
No, okay, I was about to pause. So, we're going to have to continue this to part 2, but hold on, look what we're doing here. Do not tell me, don't say we're going to eat that crumb. I haven't made it all through this, I just kind of skip it. Don't say we got all this and we're going to eat that crumb. What do you guys, make a bet right now in the comments, yes or no, does she eat the crumb? Pause, what do you think? I'm going to say she eats the crumb. Boom! She ate it. Oh my god! You... Pause game on effect today, campers. You ate the crumb and you got a whole box of pasta and you got a whole box of pizza and you didn't share any of it. Wow. Well, guys, I didn't get to the point of this video. Let's pick up, do a part 2. We'll recap the next one. Go use the restroom. Get yourself a snack. We're going to have another snack. It's a savory snack. You guys are going to crack up. It's freaking hilarious. It's trash food. Yes, I know, but wait and see what it is. So, if you're new, hit that subscribe button, ring the little notification bell, and you will know when I upload. Sometimes it's night, sometimes it's morning. It just depends how good upload wants to be for me. Sometimes it takes forever, and sometimes it is quick. So you never know. I don't know what to expect. Thank you guys so much for being with me. Come back for part 2. I'm going to go pee, grab our savory snack. I'll be right back here. We will finish this, we will get to the next one, and we will see if anything new is lurking. Hit the like, hit the dislike, let me know what you guys think. Was she going to eat the crumb? Was she not? I knew when she went to go digging for it, she was going to eat it. Sorry, I had to. So... I gotta use these as my thumbnails. Alright, guys, I will literally see you back in 10 mementos, and I'll be back. Thanks for watching. Come back for part 2.